Hi Capricorns, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless collective love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. Let's see what's coming for love. Take with you what connects to you. Leave the rest for everybody else. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly guided here. Spirit, please share with me for my Capricorns, what is it that you want them to know today? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. I have a duality dance. Seek balance amid the chaos. Find harmony, steady as you go. So I've got a yin and a yang energy. So I have harmony, balance being important. We balance each other, something like that. That's always important, the sense of even a feeling of give and take, or we are both putting in the same amount of effort to make this work is also coming into me. I have the soul whispers. Look at these beautiful big lips. Look beyond the words and hear what is really being said. Learning secrets. So a little bit of a, what is my body language saying? What are the messages in my eyes? Just came into me, like, I see you through my eyes. I see the real you. So there's this sense of, sometimes through those other ways, eye contact, body language, took your breath away. Spirit just said took your breath away. So it's kind of like you couldn't catch your breath. You were like, like something just, I don't know, overwhelmed you emotionally, something like that. So we communicate in a lot of different ways. And I feel like this particular person, it's not all about the words. It could be we're talking with our eyes and having a full conversation, and nobody else can hear it, So it's a lot of times there's that telepathic connection that we can feel as well. I have on your own. It's time to take some alone time, be single. That's okay. If you've been taking your time to get to know yourself or adjusting, they just said, maybe we are coming out of a connection. We have been working on ourselves. I think a lot of you are doing that. I have rising flames. Let your passion guide you to the fulfilling purpose meant for you. Ignite your soul. So this kind of rising from above, my soul is still worthy of love. I have a lot of love to give, Spirit just said. And I feel like when someone comes into your life, it does open you up to remembering that we have such great capacity to love. We really do. We can love infinitely, many, many people, and we can love very deeply. So this is a feeling of, I'm in love with you, but it's also a sense of, I want you to look for all those clues. I want you to look for the eye contact. I want you to look for you took their breath away. You left them speechless, Spirit just said. So that could be, those could be clues. Like, look at these clues, clues and signs that they love you. And it's not going to be, I don't think it's going to be like just a traditional I love you. I feel like it's going to be all these other little things that add up, and you're not going to have to question their feelings. I love it. I have a devil. 4 wands. I have a 7 of cups. I have an Ace of Pentacles. It came into me a little bit of a player energy with the 7 of cups and the devil, because how it came into me was, I want to get you alone. And I asked Spirit, is this somebody who's just 12:12 on the clock when I'm recording this today? Nice. It was more of a feeling of I want to get you alone. And I asked Spirit, oh no, is this somebody that just wants a physical connection? And then the 4 wands and the Ace of Pentacles came in. So they confirmed that, no, I just want you alone. I meet a lot of people. I've dated a lot of people. This isn't a little kid. This is an adult. You're an adult. And I know a good thing when I see it is how I feel. So I just feel like your first thought is this person just looking for one thing? Try to override that if you can. Try to not pigeonhole them into being a player, or that they are what their intentions are, because that Four of Wands is pretty strong to me right now. That's a commitment, whether it's a legal commitment or we share a home or a life together, a foundation. And then that Ace is a sense of a commitment to me right now. Time, effort, even, financial investment into a relationship of some kind. So it is a sense of, no, I'm in it for more. I'm in it for more. I have a Four of Pentacles. I have a Strength. I have a Knight of Cups, and I have a Knight of Pentacles. This person is going to be honest with you that they have a tendency to not let everybody in. And I feel like they're going to tell you that. I really do. I feel like they're going to say, I don't fall in love with everybody. I can count on my hands, or if I've even been in love. It might even be somebody who says to you, I don't think I've ever been in love in my lifetime. I think I've cared about people. I think that I have wanted to love people, or thought I was in love. But this feels different to them. I feel that these Knights are, it's almost like a questioning feeling, that these Knights are saying, I have to move forward. I have to see where this goes. I owe it to myself because I've never felt this way before. And I feel like these Knights are pushing through. This is my winter deck. It's my Christmas winter deck, but I'm pushing through that snow. That snow is jumping out at me. So I'll push through the storms. I will get through a blizzard to get to you. And I've never felt this way before. So this could be somebody who, yes, they've had other relationships, but maybe they've never been in love. And this is different. And we all know the difference between loving somebody and being in love with somebody. So your person could be looking at you like, this just feels different. And I don't understand. And that's why the intense eye contact there, it's almost like they keep asking themselves over and over again, like, what is it about this person? Why do I feel this way? It's almost like they can't wrap their head around these new feelings because they could be a grown person. I mean, we're all grown, but they could be 50 years old and they've never felt this way before. And they say, I have never felt like this before, ever. And so they're really questioning it. They're really, I don't want to say struggling, but they're wondering why now? Why is it so different, Spirit just said. After a lot of heartache in their life. So they have been hurt. So they've cared about people. They've loved people. I think they're really going to be really afraid you're the one who could really break their heart. I'm going to put that Three of Swords in that category. You're the one who could really, really break their heart. They could have said that to you too, or they will. Don't break my heart. Just don't break my heart, please. I'm too in love with you. All right, let's see. Authentic expression. Encourage authentic expression by being honest and open. Share your true feelings, thoughts, and desires without fear of judgment, fostering a deeper bond. Absolutely. Be yourself, be genuine. I think that is the healthiest relationship, is when you know that you can say or do anything with this person, and it doesn't matter what you look like. You have a cold and your eyes are all red and your nose is all red, and and the person's like, oh, like, can I help you feel better? Can I make you some soup? So just be authentic. What are you going to do? Like, pretend for the rest of your life? So that you want them to love you for who you are. So show all the good sides of you and all your best qualities, and even some of your bad qualities, so that they know what they're getting into. That's okay too. A graceful love. Show graceful love by handling conflicts with elegance. Communicate respectfully, listen with empathy, seek solutions that honor both partners. So there's a lot of respect there, isn't there? There's a sense of, let's talk things through, or I need to share something with you. I need to be honest with you. So that feels good to me. I have a soulful bond. Deepen your soulful bond by connecting on a spiritual level. Meditate, spiritual practices together. But it could be just a soul bond. It could be a soul contract. It could be we just found each other in this lifetime, and that's why your person is just looking at you with these kind of doe eyes and going, I've never felt this way before. This is crazy. And you know, but falling in love it's different than just caring about somebody and even just loving somebody. You could love somebody for years, but you might not be in love with them. Most people fall in love a couple times in their lifetime, a few times in their lifetime, but it's not necessarily every relationship. So you want to know that, I guess. Foundation. I want to establish a foundation. I want to make you feel secure. I think that there's always the person out there who wants you to feel secure, whatever that means. Like they go out of the way. If they know that you have trust issues, they make sure that they're not having any actions that would, you know, trigger those trust issues. This is where I'm going. This is who I'm going to be with. I'll call you if I'm going to be late. You know, like, not that they have to report into you, but if they know that you are struggling with that area of your life, they help you with it, as opposed to creating a crisis, you know, that's something that you struggle with until we are really, really secure. And the more there's trust, the more secure I feel in this connection, the happier we are. So I feel like this person wants to help you along those lines, and vice versa. Spirit just said, you want them to feel secure within this connection as well. I have a divine feminine. There's the yin. Okay. There's my feminine energy coming in, the nurturing, the loving, the maternal, the Mother Earth, the Empress. So there is that feminine energy that's shining, and I'm so attracted to you. And this is, you know, I'm your yang to your this yin. So it is a sense of balance. It is a sense of I'm attracted to that feminine energy, and I'm loving it. I'm loving this feminine energy in you. So you could be very, some of us, I mean, we all have both, but some of us lean in one direction a lot. I know I'm like way more feminine energy than masculine energy. So some of us lean way more in one direction than the other, but we all have both. So they could just love your feminine energy. I have family. Somebody could be thinking of a foundation, a family, security, for those of you that would like to have a child with someone or have a combined family with somebody. That's nice. I have bluff, taking off my mask. How about that? Pretending. I do feel like in the beginning of this connection, there's a little bit of is this person a player? Is this person just date around, you know, date somebody for a few times, seduce them, and then move on? There's a lot of that out there. But I do feel that you get over that very quickly, that this person is sincere. They just said that they don't like to play those mind games. They don't like to, they don't want somebody to do that to them. So I do feel like they're very sincere. I guess we don't have to worry, you know, about the mask, but maybe there's some moments in the beginning that you questioned it. It's okay. Shallow. Okay. Hollow, empty, and boredom. I don't know. I am not really picking up on anything there connecting to this connection. I'm just going to let that card go out into the universe. It's not giving me any messages. That's okay. I have spying. unless some of you have somebody from your past that you're being reminded of, you know, you've got a real narcissistic ex that just triggers you constantly. That would be the only thing I'm feeling. They want you to go forward. This is a new beginning. This is going in a different direction from that. And we just are, yeah, you could have somebody in the past that's desiring you, missing you, still thinking about you. But I really like the person coming forward that is more of, I've never felt this way before. And Spirit's saying it's a totally different connection for you. And they just said it, the way they just said it is you just made the right turn. So I guess in the fork in the road, maybe you were at a fork in the road and you just made the right turn. So whatever the right turn is to you. Oh, beautiful. Bottom of the deck, I have peace and harmony and balance. And I have the divine masculine. Gorgeous. So there's my divine feminine and my divine masculine finding each other and balancing each other and just working, you know, working together to find this peace and balance and harmony because you made the right turn. I love that. You made the right turn. So were you at a fork in the road and you've been struggling with that fork, and Spirit's kind of confirming for you that you took the right path. So, or your new path is going to bring you this. Look for the clues and the signs, and Spirit saying you left them speechless. So whoever this is, it's meant to be, is how I feel. I have a 7 of Cups. I have an Empress. There's my feminine energy shining. My feminine energy is really shining in this reading today for me. I have an Ace of Pentacles and I have a 6 of Pentacles. So you finally have somebody, this is coming into me that appreciates you. It really did. It came into me as I finally have somebody that treats me right. And it's, do they give you gifts? Maybe, but the gift could be they are very generous with their time, or they are very interested in knowing all about you and getting to know you. But it is coming into me as I want to be with you and I don't care what it takes. I can't compare you to anybody else is how the 7 of Cups is coming into me. And then I really am liking that we are working well together, that there is this incredible sense of it's not only one-sided. And I think that that's important, because when one person's in love with somebody and the other one doesn't quite feel the same way, it's very awkward. It's really, really exciting when you're both falling in love with each other at the same pace. You are feeling the same way, and it's magical. It really is. It's beautiful. I have a Justice card. You could be moving towards a commitment with this person. This is a committed love. I have a King of Wands. I've never felt this way. It just keeps coming into me. And then I have a Death. So for every ending, there's a new beginning. You picked the right path. You made the right turn. And it is a commitment. And that's what I think we need to look at. Maybe that other path that you were on, that person would never have committed to you. Or they committed to you, but then they lied to you, they cheated on you, they didn't deserve you. So it's totally different. Sometimes I think we struggle with, I keep picking the same kind of people, but everybody's so different. They really are. And any two people, you can't ever compare two different relationships because they're always going to be two totally different people, right? So it's They just keep telling me that this is so different than anything you've experienced before. It is really how I want to say it. I have jaded. I'm not at a place in my life where I can provide love to a partner because I feel stuck in the past. I feel like you had somebody that didn't want to take it to the next level, and you hung in there trying to wait for them, or you might have waited years. You might have stayed in this relationship for years with somebody in hopes that they wanted a commitment someday and they changed their mind, and you just never could change their mind. So I do feel like that's a worry of yours, that I can't afford. There's a sense of I can't afford to spend years with somebody again that doesn't know where they're going, because one, it's a waste of time. You feel like it's a waste of time again. Or two, you could be at an age where time is of the essence. I want to meet somebody. I want to get settled down. I'd like to have a child. Maybe there's a window of time. So those things are really important depending on what stage you are in your life. But I feel like some of you waited. They said you waited too long. You waited too long with someone else who couldn't give you what you wanted. They weren't willing to give you what you wanted, is more how they want to say it to you. I have intuition. Trust your intuition, for it knows the way to me. When you listen closely, love's whispers become clear. And we had that kind of soul whispers earlier, right? This, how I'm looking at you. Our souls are talking to each other. So trust that inner voice. Trust your intuition that this is good. I love that. I'm learning. Next time you take class, I might be among the classmates. This card just is kind of a clue, feeling of maybe how I meet you. I might meet you in a situation where we're there to learn something, or it's some kind of a community event, or that we both, even the sense of we both have a education that could be similar, not necessarily doing the same job, but maybe we could have backgrounds in the same, like we're both in the medical field, or we're both educators, we're both attorneys, but we might not be doing exactly the same jobs, but we have the same kind of educational experiences for some of you. And I have family. I'm excited about starting a family with you and creating some new traditions. I really do like this card because it has like these two big gems. And I always feel like I found somebody special, and the other person says, well, I found somebody special too. So you treat each other with this sense of you really are this amazing gem. I mean, I can't say it any other way. So let's see what the loving messages are. This is really a gorgeous reading for my Capricorns. It's giving me hope. It's giving me, it's like a breath of fresh air, just that there's somebody out there that literally says to you, I've never felt this way before. And I think that it's the first time that they are in love. And I think it's a big deal. I think that that's what's making it so special. That's nice. Every time my phone rings, I hope it's you. That's nice. I like when it's this feeling of the text messages come in and you hear the bell and you're like, and you get excited and you're like, oh my God, it's just a text message. What's wrong with me? So you just get excited to hear from your person, and they're excited to hear from you. So we want that. I've been watching your social medias. I'm admiring your pictures. Been checking you out. I've been checking you out. I was selfish and stuck in my ego. That could be them sharing with you something from their past. What happened in your past relationships? My ego got the best of me. I didn't put the effort into my past. Whatever it is, I feel like they're almost like being vulnerable and admitting that they could have tried harder. They could have done better. I've been working on myself and I'm not the same as I was before. I could have tried harder. I could have done better. So heading into this relationship as a having experienced other relationships, they know what works. They know what's not going to work. And they're going to treat you right, Spirit just said. So I'll take treat me right. I'll take that. Spirit, when is this person coming towards us? If it's not here already, if this has come into your life, I would be thrilled. I would claim it, own it. Thank God. Comment below. If not, use this, any of my readings, to manifest the love that you are worthy and deserving of, and to attract this kind of love into your life and bring it towards you, because this is the kind of love that we want. We want this sense of security, and it's a very hopeful love to me today. So we want that. I have January being important. Boy, that's right around the corner. I like the snowflakes also. Of course, snowflakes are one of a kind, but it was almost a feeling of snowy weather for those of you that live in an area where it snows. This feeling of those nights where I can get to you. I can, I'll go through a blizzard to get to you. And quick fun story. My grandmother on my father's side, had to walk a mile in a blizzard when she was in labor to deliver my father. So anytime there was a snowstorm, my grandmother would always tell me that story, that her and her mother walked to the hospital. I don't know where her husband was, stuck at work or something, but in the middle of a blizzard in New Hampshire, and in labor to deliver my father. So that's my blizzard story for you. My grandmother, my meme. We used to call her meme, French Canadian. All right. This week, love is coming this week for my Capricorns. It's going to last more than a year. I always see that card as it's established. It's not going anywhere. It's going to last more than a year. And it could be that we make a decision within a year that we're going to stay together. And I want to go back to that feeling I had earlier of somehow I don't want to waste time. I don't want to spend years, understanding that this person doesn't want what I want, and I'm not going to change their mind, Spirit just said. So it's got to be somebody who right from the very beginning wants the same things that I want, and has said that, and their intentions were true. So that I think is important for you to know, because I feel like some of you, no time is ever wasted, and we don't ever want to have regrets. But if somebody kind of kept you in a relationship for years with this kind of hook of someday, and the someday never came, empty promises, Spirit just said. Somebody gave you empty promises. So we don't want to put ourselves in that situation. And I feel like this is somebody who I'm going to go with, it's the first time they truly are in love, and they are not going to let you go. I'm going to go with that today. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. So beautiful. And I want to thank you all for being here. If you're new to my channel, please hit that like button, comment below, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, check out my website at kathymamolenspsychicmedium.com. In the meantime, we will see you guys all again in another Love Messages real soon.